Good morning there. I am getting ready to go out today. My boyfriend and I decided to go to Dave & Buster's, so I wanted to do something really natural with my makeup because I don't feel like going out without anything on. And I thought this would be a good chance to show you what I do for like a really, really natural look. So I've already put my foundation and concealer on. And I like to set it with a more luminous setting powder whenever I do a more natural look. So I've been using this Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette because I do want to kind of get it used up. I believe this is dim light and incandescent light, first two lighter ones here. I've been mixing those together and using those as kind of a setting powder when I want a little bit more of a luminous look. Actually, most days now, I think I'm going to start to pan these whenever I finish my 16 by 2016, or at least whenever I finish my next, or start my next project. These work pretty well. I will not repurchase them just because it's so expensive, and I don't think that the benefits are anything that great over other powders. I mean, I love them, don't get me wrong, and they look beautiful, but really, like, you can get the same look from a lot of powders. Okay. Now that that's done, when I want to go natural, I do a little less on my eyes and more on my face than usual. I'll go ahead and start with my eyes because that's usually what I do. So normally I'll take a very light shade. So I've got my little Z palette that I filled up with Wet n Wild shadows here. And this is from the Walking on Eggshells. Sorry about that, had a little interruption there. So this is from the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells palette, the Brow Bone shade. I like to use a really light shade on my eyelids. I also take my concealer up on my eyelids when I'm doing something like this. Just it gives it a little more staying power, blocks out anything. You could of course use a eye base of some sort if that's your deal. But I don't know, when I'm being natural, I don't even really care about the lasting power because something there is going to be better than nothing. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, there's that. Then I usually take just any sort of medium brown color in the crease. And since I am panning my Balm Nude Tude, I'm going to go ahead and use this this shade right here, Sultry. Just get a little bit on my brush and stick it up in that crease. Not a lot. I don't want it to be dark and I don't take it up very far. And I like to do get ready with me's rather than actual like tutorials because I don't feel like I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't want to tell you how to do things. I'm just showing you how I do things, which I think makes a difference. Anyway, I always tend to go out a little far and I just take a clean finger and wipe at the corners of my eyes. And basically that's all I'm going to do as far as eyeshadow goes. I could highlight the brown bone a little bit, but I don't even do that on normal days sometimes. Then I'm going to take, this is the Tarte, I don't know why I'm showing you the lid. It does say Tarte. What is this called? Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse. And this is in medium brown. I just started using this a while ago, so I apologize if my application isn't the greatest right now because it's a little bit different than the brow wax I was using, the e.l.f. brow wax. not bad today. I put it on really heavy like the first time I used it because I didn't realize how pigmented it was going to be. I don't know why I didn't test it or start out with a more light hand. There we are. I'm not a big fan of like the big brows, but I do like to make sure that they're filled in because my brows are pretty sparse. Anyway, so once that's all done, I'll get my face ready. So normally, like I said, I do a little more on my face and my eyes than I usually do. I'm going to go ahead and use this same shade, the Sultry, for a little bit of a contour. Because it does make an okay contour shade. And that way it kind of ties in the eye look too. So, Tessa, my boyfriend's cat, she loves hair ties. And, you know, I get them for her out of my little stash and I'll give them to her. And I keep a bunch on a shelf in the medicine cabinet in my bathroom, which is this door right there. And one day, I don't even know, like I usually keep the door to my room shut because I have fish in here. And she's not allowed to be in here unsupervised. And even at that, the door to my bathroom is usually shut. But she managed to get in somehow when the door was open. Got in there, climbed up on the sink, got into the medicine cabinet, and pulled out all the hair ties that I had up on the shelf in there. And there was a trail of them, like, leading from my room out to the living room. It was adorable. Then I'm going to I like to use a pink blush when I'm doing a really, really natural look. So I'm going to use this Model Co. Cheek Powder in Cosmopolitan 01. I got it in an Ipsy bag a while ago. So, yeah. I'm an interesting cat. She's out with my boyfriend. He's playing Fallout 4, of course. Then I'm just going to go in with this is my favorite highlighter of the moment, but it's also my project pan, so this is the Becca highlighter in Moonstone. I like to start a little lower than I probably should and use it like on the apples of my cheeks a little bit too. I know that's not what I'm supposed to do, but I really like the look that it gives, so meh. A little bit. My nose and chin and forehead areas, you know, the way you do. And then I'll finish up here with some mascara. I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner. I don't always when I do a look like this. This is my Stila Starfish because I don't want to use black. If I did use black, I'd just do it right out in the outer part right here, really tightly against the eyelashes. I don't think it's always necessary when you're doing a really natural look. Just something to kind of, you know, make your lashes look a little fuller. So I'd use either like a dark color like this, a grayish brown, or even a brown, rather than a black, just to give it some definition without being like, hey, you're wearing a lot of eyeliner. I'll put a little bit at the bottom too here. There we go. And then last thing, I'm going to take my Lord & Berry Alchemia High Definition Mascara. I really love this stuff. It gives volume, it gives length. I don't curl my eyelashes, but it does give a nice little curl and would probably hold a curl well, I'm assuming, since it already has some of that motion to it. Is it boring to watch people put on mascara? I don't know. I guess I can figure out how to speed up video. Not today. Okay. No, Allison, don't smile when you put on mascara. Jeez. Okay. Last thing, I like to use a gloss whenever I'm doing a look like this. I just either gloss or if I'm putting anything on, maybe just a lip balm even. But today I'm gonna go with this is the L'Oreal Color Riche lip gloss in the color Rich Pink. It's like a neutral pink. And there you have it. So going out like this so that I look presentable and pretty, but not like I've sat there all day doing my makeup. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys all again soon. Remember, if you like this video, to hit that like button or subscribe. Leave me comments down below. I love checking out other people's videos, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.